So, excuse me, the time now is, it's too dark. 2:45 a.m. Before, never mind giving an anecdote about how I got here. The main point of this is, there's this idea that within the inside of who is still coming to me, among those of you who are corporate and are still thinking without formalization, and with Leanne as your pseudo-visual representing all corporate across this inside area, which is fizzling out in terms of numbers. More people are on the side of on a planet that is actualized and walled and working right now. And I'm going through still throughout the day preservation, basically as an attack still, like it's been 8 years, and it does nothing just the same, except for it actually does in terms of time frame of what I have to come into knowing these eventually by hearing it on level 2, like, oh, it's actually been this long and it threes. Because aside from that, what else do you have left going for you in terms of attacks on me? Lastly, thinking the ADL, but as far as regulars, they're always there on the front. It's the frequency of how much they appear, indicating the presence of their data on the inside still, how much it is being used, because what comes in, corporate would come in if I had a dig, such as when I was gaming earlier. I did broadcast, right? Still the same. I don't want to be showing things I've done before, and I want to be showing new ground, but now the question is, should I be showing it all? Usually, as if you're broadcasting, you're supposed to think no, because you're not supposed to reveal every piece of the story as if they get to watch it all for free. That's one idea. No, you're not supposed to. Just like media, such as movies, unless it's being broadcasted on a major network or not streaming. You would think cable. You're not gonna catch the whole thing without commercials, right? Do you catch commercials during my broadcast? No. Are you? Are they throwing them in and I don't know that? I don't think so. I still can't watch my own broadcast, and I'm still positionally still not doing anything about it, right? Will I ever? I don't know. The idea is next, you need to pay for 50 viewers in order to be on YouTube and broadcast with Discord. True. That's the same. What's different about my situation now? If you've noticed, all I'm doing is taking this necessity of having to procure ganja and cigarettes, and then watching what you do in that situation only. Because I have no other purchases other than what people know, and it's within the range of $40 of to go and get a soldering iron and solder, or a new doorknob with locks, security cameras, and then it goes back to my purchases. And where are you in terms of working at one of these corporations where you project I will purchase one of your products, and then you're going to schedule out my life in what fashion? Are you doing that as a corporation still? You're trying to schedule out your purchase of your product on me, and then in the process also trying to schedule out my life and the events of our formalization on my planet. Is that what you're doing? Yes, you are. Are you connected to any league in terms of your product and cross advertising? And then and interacting, collaborative relationship in regards to your own situations, as how? It'd be your objectives over mine, right? Your own league's objectives, your corporate objectives, and then on me next. Where would you like to see me in terms of my mom's death? schedule that out? Are you collaborating with other corporations in order to have the event happen at the same time on your own clock? Are you supposed to be doing that? Are you conducting criminal activities towards my situation in order to do so? Track. Mr. Williams and your daughter trying to represent corporate on the inside, saying what? Through our corporate activities, we are going to keep you in the same situation perpetually. Yeah. You're going to be 70 years old and still without a car and walking the streets of San Diego in order to acquire ganja and cigarettes and not do anything else. Is that how you foresee your corporation operating from this point? You're not one of these companies on TV with these like commercials that piss you off based on the level of stupidity. Thinking that you will survive in your own market doing that. With me on the front side as a private consultant with my own office and vehicle, acquiring CLA from either Switzerland or Sweden. I'm supposed to call now, aren't I? I guess I better from this point. It's only 9 in the morning over there. The day starts from here, not ends. I did not miss this 1 hour window of opportunity. I hope you're not thinking that. Okay, that's all I have to take care of. And you are in the way of that. In what fashion? You would have me not collecting my CLA, not acquiring any of my future purchases, or doing anything else except this. And how many times have I said this? Does this not look fucking stupid to you? What I'm going through, this dynamic. Nobody cares about it looking normal or not anymore. It does not anywhere. On the inside of this conceptual corrupt government of, run down, looking like motherfucking the Great Depression now is your situation. What's up with your punt return? How come you can't move? That looks so fucking odd to me. So this concept that you are holding on to as the inside, right, is still there on the outside, because as corporate, you would still have your scheduling on my life. In what fashion? Trying to keep cover of your criminal activities in regards to, because if I catch wind of them, I will enforce on you, and you think I will, right? The thing is coming into them by actually doing these things. That's all. How else can you conduct criminal activity without me seeing it? You're trying to be antagonistic, aren't you? You come in the way of my life with something that is oddball and out of the ordinary in terms of processes that I see going on with purchases, credit card loans, anything. I could take all of that, gather it as evidence, and what could I do on you as a corporation? Is your question, and you think nothing at all, which is why you keep going in that fashion. And you've been doing so for how long? Because, of course, if I look at what I see in the commercials and what I hear, you have no concern for me at all. I am just a variable in your operations, which you want to handle in this fashion. I'm something you don't have to have concern for in terms of like as a person. I only affect your costs and your sales, right? And other than that, I'm a tool for your corporation's objectives in what fashion? That's the only way you think of me when I see these commercials. You talk about me in any way that you want to, and none of it has to be true anymore. You just say whatever the fuck you want. And as a regular person, you don't give a fuck about how anyone looks at you, right? The fact that you're lying through your teeth to everyone about me and saying whatever the fuck you want, even though none of it's fucking true. And you know that it creates a sentiment for me to want to fucking kick your fucking ass and look at you like a fucking moron, but you don't give a fuck, right? Oh, he's a chancellor. Look, he's going off the lip again like a motherfucking thug, and he doesn't know how to act like a chancellor. What the fuck not? What, am I not a motherfucking person? I don't know who the fuck you are getting up on TV like looking like a motherfucking payaso, like a motherfucking idiot, just running their mouth like an aloof motherfucking, like I'm just like the ultimate asshole, and you think you look so fucking cool on TV and shit. All you're doing is getting your 5 minutes of fame and looking like a dumb fuck, and that'll be stamped on your motherfucking forehead for the rest of your motherfucking life, you stupid bitch. I don't know, all I got to say out there, right, is clapping back on you. That's all I see going through all these movements. Even though I'm not doing much, I can tell what's going on out there. I don't know why you think this is going to be some happy-go-lucky shit when it comes to my life. Am I getting it all together? Look what I had to do. I had to slow it down to the nitty-gritty of it. All it is going out for two motherfucking things. And this is what I have to deal with. And I got all these ideas piled up. And at the same time, the pace of my life is like, what? I can't even see it all, like in the same day. It changes every day, and I gotta fucking look at it like such. While you're out there, like, trying to, bury me per your own scheduling out there. Wouldn't it not be, in the general sense, in the sense of my own motherfucking life, when you look at the aggregate and what's gone on for the past 700 years? How much of a big deal is it? We have to clean house with me because you have corporations that are ready to run their contingency plans on me. And they're trying to affect the scheduling of the events of my life at the same time. You see that? That's how much of that there is out there. And I don't know who the fuck is doing what and when. I have to know that in order to know whether or not you can actually successfully get in the way of my life when it comes to this and this and this. I'm the one when it comes to all of that. And I'm only down to getting my ganja and cigarettes, and I don't know what else the fuck I can do. I left the house because there's no ice. You get to the idea of, hey, Mom, can you take me to the motherfucking convenience store or the grocery store at 2 in the morning? It becomes no. Just to have a fucking cold drink at 2 in the morning. Is that how life's supposed to be? You get up, there's no cold drinks, there's no ice. You got no cigarettes. Firstly, your concern is you have no motherfucking cold drinks and you have nobody living with you that has cars that they could drive that wants to help you at 2 in the morning. Why don't you think about that one? You don't think that's a big fucking deal to me? What if your life was like that every fucking day? Would that not be your primary concern? You don't think about this shit because you don't have to deal with the same shit that I do. You just look at me like, what? You don't take me off your motherfucking corporation schedule in terms of placing the events in my life and having effect on them in the way that you do. And I come to find that you're actually doing that as a corporation. You don't know what I'm going to do yet, right? I have to get pissed off first.